Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of Mark's Outdoor Adventures. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. Just kind of recapping uh, our trip to Florida. We're back home now, and it was a great trip. We did all four Disney uh, theme parks down in Disney World, and while we was down there. My my opinion is if you go down there and you want to go to Disney World, just do Magic Kingdom. The other ones doesn't have very many rides or as many rides as Magic Kingdom, so the lines get long really fast. And like I said, there's not near as many rides. I mean, there's some stuff for you to do. There's a lot of little kids, like really small kid stuff. Um, the shortest uh, that you can ride some of those rides was, I think, 38 inches, unless you went to the kiddie park. Is it 38 or 40 inches? Anyway, our youngest one wasn't tall enough to ride some of the rides, so me and her went to the kiddie park while the others went to ride the other rides. Uh, but all in all, it was a great trip. Kids had a great time. Be memories that they will never forget, and uh, glad they got to experience it. Uh, then after we left Disney, we drove down to the Keys. Um, Stayed a couple of days there at the Keys. Went down to Key West, got in the ocean, swam around for a little while. One thing I can say about the Keys and the beaches down there is it was pretty rocky. I don't know if it's like that all the time. I don't know if they're still going to needing to replace sand since the hurricanes or what. But there was a lot of rock and a lot of weeds. Um, there's certain parts of the beach where it was just nothing but a big weed bed that you'd have to walk through. We did make it down to one beach. I can't remember what it was called now, but it wasn't too bad. I mean, it still had some rock in places, uh, but it had a lot of sand too, and you could walk out 100 yards and and still, I think the deepest it got was maybe 4.5 feet deep. I don't think it ever got 5 feet. 4.5 feet deep, I think's the deepest it got. Um, you can see where you could walk out to another shallow sandbar out there about 100 yards. So we walked out to it, and I thought it dropped off into deep water, but it wasn't deep water. It was just dark because of all the weeds that was out there. It was just a great big flat with nothing but weeds all over it. So we played around there for a while. I mean, there's plenty of room that was cleared out. The weeds was cleared out that you could swim and have some fun. We spent some time there. Uh, the first beach we went to, that was so stinking rocky and wavy that the kids just wasn't having a good time at all. So we left and went to that other beach. Uh, that other beach was much better for the kids. Still had some bigger waves, but not as big as the first beach we was at. We was down, I think we was at the state park down there on the very end of Key West, where we started. And if you got kids, I suggest not going there. I suggest going to one of the other beaches. But anyway, we enjoyed the Keys, enjoyed the really clear water. Uh, definitely wouldn't be a place I would want to live. It's a ton of traffic, even this time of year, even January, first part of January, a ton of traffic. Homeless was everywhere. They just stuff. The homeless had trails and stuff out through the mangroves, and they was leaving shopping carts and trash and this and that around here, there, and everywhere. This wasn't a place that I would want to live. I would rather live in other parts of Florida. Yeah. One of the better places that we like to go is West Palm Beach, and it's a really pretty beach, really pretty water. Don't have any real big waves rolling in, and it's all really nice sand, no rocks, and we really enjoy that area. I could live in that area. It's not too bad. There's a couple other areas that I could live in down in Florida. I can't think of that sheriff's name right now, but that sheriff there in Florida that said that his residence has guns in their house, and he expects them to use them. If you break in their house, he doesn't expect you to walk out. And that's my kind of sheriff right there. Actually has enough guts and to stand up to the thugs and tell them if you break into somebody's house, you're gonna get shot. And anyway, then we left the Keys, came back, and made it into Georgia. Stayed at another Yogi Bear, Jellystone Park. It was a nice park. They got a lot of stuff for the kids to do there at Jellystone. I suggest if you got kids, if you hadn't tried a Yogi Bear Jellystone Park, I suggest go and try one. They've got cabins. They got campground rentals. It was nice. It was a nice time. So then we made it back home. I've worked 2 days since I've been back. Worked Thursday and Friday. Today is Tuesday, January 17th, I think. So, anyway, this will be my 3rd day back to work since December 26th or so. We had a couple of weeks off, so it was really enjoyable. Anyway, I just wanted to recap our Florida trip and tell you my opinions of where we went in Florida, and I hope y'all have a great day.